Good day, viewers. Welcome to Central Focus, where national issues are discussed. Today, we are going to host a very latest segment per se. He is a lecturer, he is a banker, an accountant, and management consultant. His name is Dr. Oloju Bello. Welcome, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So, sir, today we are going to discuss insecurity as affected, particularly in northern central Nigeria. As of recent, there's record of attacks in some local government in para states. I think the name of local government is Kayama or precisely, where many people were unalive and properties were destroyed in thousands, particularly in local areas. Sir, what is your view in this recent insecurity in this northern part of Nigeria?
Thank you.
Yes, North Central.
Thank you. You see, we should understand the concept of insecurity. First, what is insecurity? Insecurity is a situation where an individual, a society, a state, or even a country at large cannot sleep with their eyes closed. They are into a kind of confusion. They are into what we call pandemonium situation. Pandemonium in the sense that they cannot predict what will happen in the next 1 second. We change their environment because of insecurity. Insecurity has been a kind of a dangerous epidemic that affects especially North Central, where we belong, inclusive of the federal government. This insecurity we have in the North Central state has emanated just of recent. Because in the past, we don't have insecurity in Nigeria.
Sir, you said in the past.
In the past,
We don't have
insecurity in Nigeria.
Yeah. What recently caused all this insecurity?
Yes.
That to the extent it has to deteriorate to the extent that okay, every region.
That is why I'm telling this country. That's what I'm telling you, that in the past, when I'm talking of the past, I'm talking of recent 90s.
Yes.
In the recent 90s, we don't have insecurity. When we have Fourth Republic, of which we are operating now, 1999, when we have Fourth Republic democracy, ruled by Obasanjo, we didn't have insecurity.
Like this nature.
Yes, we didn't have this security. We don't have bandits. We don't have herdsmen. We don't have kidnappers. As of 1999 down to 2013 or 2009 or thereabout, we don't have it. We don't have it. But the issue of insecurity emanated and became a kind of epidemic in the North Central as at from 2015 to date,
Sir,
which has become a very serious.
do you relate this insecurity to political angle or economic whatever? I don't know.
But I'm not saying it is political, you cannot say it's economic. You see, there are certain areas or certain issues we don't discuss in the public. If you want to understand or how this insecurity emanated in Nigeria, we can recast our memory back to 2015. 2015, when Buhari came in the country to become the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, when Jonathan was an incumbent president.
Sir, I can say that I don't.
As at that period, sir,
But to my own knowledge,
listen, as at that period, the insecurity was not as great as it had been. It was not as great. But when there was a change of a political battle from issue of from PDP, Bondugu to APC, then the issue of insecurity became escalated
for politicians to achieve their goals.
Become escalated. Then what brought about this insecurity in our system? Most of these people that form this banditry, herdsmen, kidnapping, and what have you in our present society or in our present system were those that are hoodlums, traps within our localities, which the political hegemony or the political actors use in facilitating to win their political ambition. Then they were not able to carry them along, which eventually become a kind of
as a result of disagreement.
Disagreement. If you want to go into what happened between Boko Haram and the government of Borno State during the time of Buni Sharif, it's going to be another ball game entirely. But it's not an issue to be discussing on a platform as this is.
But now, what's making this thing now to escalate down to North Central? That's our own concern.
Yes, North Central is part of Nigeria. North Central is part of Nigeria. And why North Central is key to this insecurity is because it's the federal capital falls within the North Central zone. The seat of government is in the North Central. And that most of all these political actors that came from other regions reside mostly
in the North Central.
Yeah, they reside mostly in the North Central. So that is why you see that it is very prominent in the North Central region. Although it's not happening in other regions like northwest, northeast, and other southwest and southeast or what have you. But it's more prominent and pronounced in North Central. The recent one that happened in Kwara State, the recent one that happened in Plateau State, and the one that happened in Benue State, all fall within what? North Central zone. Why it is prominent and is pronounced in North Central is because of the seat of government. Most of the people that use this banditry, herdsmen, and what have you, I stand to be corrected, are politicians. I want to give an example of a senator from the Northwest who happened to be a sponsor of bandits.
A sponsor, a senator.
A senator.
Is this city senator or
is a former senator? To be precise, from Bauchi. He sponsored banditry.
And government are aware of it and nothing happened.
Well, if the government is aware of it, that is why we are having it as a serious problem, as an epidemic in Nigeria, because government cannot tell us that they are not aware. These are the people that live within us.
So government said cannot tell us. They are not aware of the problem we are facing.
Yes.
Then the same government, we hear that okay, they roll out some measures. They are providing security agency to go and attack those people.
Yes.
Yet you say now telling me that the government understand those of government in this
are not doing the issues. Then the people are saboteurs. I said these people are living within us. The kidnappers are living within us. The herdsmen are living within us. Then the banditry are living within us. They are human beings. They are not ghosts. They live within us. If government is pushing out any measure or any policy that will support the power of these saboteurs, of these kidnappers, or whatever, there are people who will disseminate that information to them. So the government said they are going to bring people here.
Initially we heard that there's what we call whistleblower policy. That when people see what is happening in our society, we should, if you see something, say something.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, those people that take responsibility of saying something become an attack.
Exactly. You see,
understand? And we now hear that some bad, like that very local government you're talking about, when these bandits wrote a letter to come for preach sermon. They said they are going to preach sermon, and I heard that the head of the district head now report this case to security. As a result of that, he now come and attack them.
I see the pitch.
Not that means that not that society itself are not willing to
I'm still telling you that I still repeat it. That these henchmen, these kidnappers, are living within us. They are with us, huh? They listen. What's their aim and objective? Listen, they are with us. They are with us. They are being used by the politicians and law. That's brought them into a society to be more aggressive. Now, I'm still telling you that if the government have any instrument of destroying them or disarming them, there are what we call the whistleblowers, which are within us, that will link that information to them that the government is planning to come and do attack. Now, for example, every day in the news you'll be hearing that some number of people are being killed in various states in the north central, like in Latin, what happened yesterday, what happened today, in Benin, what happened in the past before they wrote about the Christian genocide. No, the government is aware. And the blood truths.
But it's appear that this thing happened not to do with religion, because both Christian and Muslim are victim of this.
You cannot say have a inclination towards religious motive, because like now the American have said that it is Christian genocide. Why it is based on the report? Yes, it is we that wrote the report. It is Nigeria that wrote the report to the American Congress. It is a Christian that wrote it, and they caption it to be an Islamic jihadist. Islamic jihadists attacking the Christian dominated state in the north central zone. And where are the Christian dominated state in north central zone? It's Benue, it's Plateau, they're part of Nasarawa, they're Kwara. It is the central Kwara that predominantly Muslim. The areas like this time where we have people move on that 70 people that are being killed last week or this week, whatever, are predominantly Christians. Now, the American frown at it that, well, who are the people that are castigating or motivating or inspiring this killing of a particular religion? The entire is a particular religion. It's not that it's not affecting Muslims, but the predominantly religion that have been affected are Christian. That is the reality.
It's not appeared to the public that okay, these people are deliberately doing this so that they can divide Nigeria in line of religion.
Yes, you see, I told you that these are the people that are being used and dumped.
Because there's no sense in it. Like, okay, like killing people in the name of, I don't know, it's religion. Because if according to Muslims,
let me give you
taking an innocent life, that's a crime.
Let me give you a brief. I was trying to hide this from the public for them not to hear it. When Buhari came into contest, he said it duty bound that they are the owner of Nigeria. Hausa Fulani are the owner of Nigeria. That there is no room for a Christian to rule Nigeria, because when the British came, they handed over to a Muslim dominated. They handed over the independent flag to Sheikh Abdul Malik Atta at the 60s. It's a Muslim.
Let's not take on that, sir.
Listen.
Let me take on, sir. I will take over. But same, what we call the General Muhammad Buhari. I think most of the time he contested, it's only makes Christians. So if he's someone that okay, it's not religious friendly, will he take that steps?
That is what I'm still trying to explain to you.
Okay.
Give me time to explain to you for you to understand, and for the people to understand it better.
Alright, sir.
I said 2015 when he was coming into contest with Jonathan, he said that the country belongs to Hausa Fulani. that the British, that is colonial administration, handed over to them
the flag of Nigeria,
which eventually qualified them to be the owner of Nigeria. In practice, in practical, it was not like that. They were able to hire people. The Muslim hegemony from Mali, Senegal, Chad, and Niger, that if eventually he did not win, the government of Jonathan will be made to be ungovernable. That is what heightened the problem of insecurity in Nigeria
to this level.
And we are still battling with this insecurity in Nigeria to date. But who motivated this the insecurity in Nigeria? Is it not the Muslim? If you are following the net, or you are very current with the history, or you are current with the current situation in the global world. There was a time the American Congress, one of the American Congress, the senator, to be precise, made mention of names of those people who are responsible in sponsoring this banditry, kidnapping, and what have you. Most of the people that were mentioned are Muslims. I don't want to mention them here, but I only pick one as an example. Look at the comment that was made by Gumi of recent, where he made a particular reference to Kogi State, and in particular to Guinea. He said that the almost 90% of these kidnappers, Boko Haram, banditry, and herdsmen are from Kogi Central Guinea.
But if that statement is true or not,
how many people that have come to counter his comment? They do not have professors. They do not have doctors. They do not have political analysts that are supposed to counter his statements. But nobody has come to counter it.
That means silence means
acceptance. Very good. If silence is acceptance, I am now breaking it for the viewer to understand that there was a statement like this by Kumi.
But what's your own statement? Are you contradicting his opinion or supporting?
How can you counter his opinion when they are sleeping with Ibrahim in Kaduna? And he gave out an example. The example was that now, if Ibrahim is bringing out a masquerade, even down in that Kaduna axis where he resides, there's no equipment, there's no dangerous equipment that you not see in their hand. You see cutlass, you see stick, you see axe, name it. And what are the instruments being used by this Boko Haram? They use axe, they use gun, they use cutlasses. So now,
so as you said, like we just said, because I'm taking you back to where you mentioned Muslim people are behind the insecurity. Exactly where I want to counter you because for the sake of viewers, and
I brought out an example. This thing I'm telling you,
because we see how much a lot of Muslims
was correct.
We have a lot of Muslims that come.
There was everything. There was an interview.
Taking the case,
there was an interview where they interviewed the present national security advisor Nuhu Ribadu. Nuhu Ribadu was the first EFCC chairman, 1999 to 2003 and 2001. He was able to tell us, he was able to tell the public that the mastermind of this security we have in Nigeria are being fueled by the northern region. He made mention of two. Listen.
And this as a result of poor education and poverty.
No. You see why?
Because if you observe, poverty is dominant in the northern region. We are not looking at it in the regional angle. Because someone, if they are vulnerable,
we are talking of
accept all that.
We are talking of security.
Yes, I know.
We are talking of security.
One thing is,
I am telling you the reality of.
When you're talking about there's no way you can talk about insecurity without talking about economic situation of the particular states.
Yeah.
So this will lead to this insecurity. Most people will now come using insecurity as a bait. For instance, like what I had, like we are talking when we take the use of herdsmen per se. That's like they are saying they are fighting because they don't have land again for grazing. Understand? Government are not taking them into consideration. Understand? We have had when many of them say that the government neglect them. They don't have school, they don't have basic amenities.
Yes.
So they have to. This is the only way they can ask for what they want.
Who have been at the affairs of governance in Nigeria? Who have been?
But even when Buhari was in the government, this thing also continued. Even before Buhari, before Jonathan, and this is just that this thing to me is now escalating. I'm looking at this security as a global thing.
It is global. There is a peculiarity. It's global. Do you have insecurity in Cameroon?
We have insecurity. We have. Like Central Cameroon.
Let us be precise and let us be peculiar about our own area. Are you in the I am telling you what is happening at the current news of what is happening. Are you getting my point? We said these people are complaining economically that they did not have any ranch, they did not have place where they can their this. I now ask you a question. Who have been at the head of army affairs in the past? They are the Hausas, they are the Fulanis, the political officers, and the political office holders in Nigeria are Hausa Fulanis. If they cannot take care of their brothers by creating them ranches and grain, whatever I have mentioned, whatever, they are not so big.
It's like Nigeria is a complex situation. Like even during that Buhari regime I was talking about, there was a certain time this ranches and what's it called Luga policy was plaguing them everywhere. But at the point, because of political situation of Nigeria, they have to they have to stop that policy. Because now the people are saying, why are you taking so much to your people?
You see, but it is this issue of kidnapping, herdsmen, whatever that we have mentioned about insecurity that we are talking about. The major causes of this, you cannot train it to be economy. It's political. It's not economy, it's political. That is what I'm trying to bring out. That what actually happened that triggered this insecurity as of late or as of now, when everybody is having a problem of insecurity,
from your conclusion now, from what you said now, it is political. That means you can now rule out the regional aspect of it.
The regional aspect about security matter.
So since you say it's political, you cannot rule out that religion you now mention.
Who are the people that are most affected? Which religion that are most affected? We should not be sentimental. Which religion that are most affected when we talk of insecurity? Let us not be sentimental. Who are the people that have been affected? But the people that sat down,
but the records show that
the people that sat down,
records show that it affects both Christian and Muslim.
And who are the most
mosques have been attacked, so also churches have been attacked. As of recent in Borno State, we had a report of people are praying in the mosque where these bad people attack the mosque and place many people there.
You see that?
So to me,
the American are in their place. We are a shopping nation. But a group of people sat down and wrote a letter to the Congress that there is Christian genocide.
But denounced by the Nigerian government. Denounced by Nigerian government.
Yes, then America now sent delegate to come and investigate. America was in Nigeria as of November, December to investigate on the report sent by a Christian pastor from Benue State to confirm whether this issue of genocide exists. And also Plateau, they want to pay, they want to Kwara, they want to Nasarawa, they don't want to go to confirm.
But did they go to Borno, Sokoto?
They are these places
because most of these places we have new bandit attacks in Sokoto, Katsina. Most of them too.
Are you aware that American figures are around?
Yes, sir.
Where are they located? They are both in Tanzania. It's not that America will just come into your land and search you. They will study the situation based on the report that is in their hand. Are you getting my point? Look at when they now came. I learned that there was a bomb they shoot at Sokoto, of which Sultan Sokoto complained, and even Kube complained. Now, this is just to scare the kidnappers, the bandits, the herdsmen that well. If the government of today was not capable enough to catch all these people away, we are now seeking a foreign assistant to come and help us. Now that we are capturing it, that is genocide, that involve both Christian and Muslim. But in other words, I am telling you that this insecurity that we have now, the government today are not doing the needful. I'm not saying they are not trying.
When you say they are not doing this, that's to show that there's corruption in the systems.
Yes.
Because we now see that there are many people that snipe the bank as a result of this insecurity.
It is this corruption that emanated into insecurity. It is this corruption.
Now, from your point of argument now, insecurity is being caused as a result of corruption and
political differences. Yeah, political indifferences.
So because for the sake of time, what are the measures? Can sincere measure, because the government have taken a lot of measures, sincere measure, both citizen and the government can take, so that this insecurity can become a piece of the past in Nigeria,
on the society. If you can remember, there was a time, there was a proposal of state police. There was a proposal of local government vigilante,
regional police,
state police, regional police, local government vigilantes. When these local government vigilantes is more positive and give you a positive result, is because they live within that locality. They understand themselves. They will know if there is a strange face that entered their village. They will know. There was a proposal for that on the side of the government. Then you see a lot of people agitating for state police. Why they are agitating for state police is that if we are able to establish a state police, the state police will be more closer to the people than the federal police. A federal police does not take care of all the citizens concerned or the needs of the district. They are very peculiar. Their function is peculiar in a particular place. Like now, a federal police now, you see them in government houses. You see them being attacked to be
class of officers.
Now, when you have local vigilantes being employed by the local government, being paid by the local government, the issue of insecurity will reduce because they know themselves. When you have state police being manned and promoted by the state government, employ the indigents within the three senatorials.
They were able to
employ people within each senatorials.
They were able to
and train them together to be a state police. In this situation,
they were able to manage.
They will be able to manage. Now, a federal police that is posted, somebody is from Benue, he posted to Kwara State. What did he know about what is happening in Kwara State? So that is why if the government can assist or agree with the proposal of creating or establishing a local vigilante within the local area, then a state police within the state that will be able to manage all this insecurity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. This is a wonderful solution. Governments and the citizens, thank you and thank you for listening. Please, borrow the idea of what Dr. Onodubelo has just said. We said that local government vigilante,
the state police, that is on the side of the government. Then on the side of the citizen, we talk of the whistleblower. You cannot be a whistleblower if the government of the day or the state government or the local government did not give you an enabling environment to do a whistleblower. You can do a whistleblower where the hideout of a kidnapper or whatever, then before even they just come and pick you.
So, for the sake of time, we need to draw the curtain for today's topic. However, we are still going to come back next time to talk more about this issue, particularly on the solution, sincerity, because we need sincerity to tackle this issue of insecurity. Not that the government cannot be doing enough, or the citizens themselves cannot be doing enough. It's appears that there's lack of sincerity for the people and the government. Therefore, we call on the government and the citizens to be more courageous enough to tell the truth, to face truth, so that this insecurity can be dealt with amicably.